Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Powers 4 replays. On the left side as the yellow Delhi Sultanate, we have GiveUAnxiety. On the right side as the pink Lord of the Dragons, we have Corvinus1. Lord of the Dragons villagers, of course, are 20% more expensive, while 25% more effective. That little gain. And the Delhi Sultanate does give access to free research. This map has a large number of walls in the map, so we could, or not walls, but cliff faces in the center map, so it's pretty easy to wall off this zigzag of resource, not necessarily resources, but land. There's some sacred sites all along the mountain range as well. This map has quite a bit of small amount of gold and coin. Got a nice little string of them there. Two stone deposit right next to each other. Deer and boar right next to each other with a sheep. Deer over here as well, so this is probably a good expansion direction. Not a lot of wood on this map, so this map is a little bit sparse on it. Bunch of small wood deposits. On the Holy Empire side, the deer on the behind, nice and safe, but spread out. Boar next to the trade post. What does the Delhi Sultanate get for trade benefits? I don't think they get any good trade benefits. Order the Dragon Course can get out the Regni's Cathedral for more gold. Delhi Sultanate, I guess the only thing I can really say that provides a large amount of value over time is probably the gunpowder elephants. But the other one does provide quite a bit of food generation as well. There is just a good amount of gold in the map, however. Don't get me wrong about that. Do not get the Menwork Palace and the Dome of the Faith. Dome of Faith allows you to pull out scholars at discount, while Menwork Palace, I'm not too terribly impressed with it. Give you 3 researches. One to make your man-at-arms take 20% less damage under 20% health. Bleeding Landschnecks, which does not stack, and crossbows to do bonus damage to siege, which really, even in the best circumstances, won't even get applied. Oh, I think I know why he did that. He crossed the T of potential walls going up around the sacred site early on, so his opponent just simply can't get walls there immediately. He is relatively close by to that sacred side. Like, if I angle the camera right, you can see that the town center is right there on the same screen as the sacred side, but just barely. And we already got the Bolgraf Palace not going up. The Bolgraf Palace is a barracks, which will produce your barracks units for 30% faster and 30% cheaper, which is actually very good for the Order of the Dragon, seeing their stuff is expensive. Really expensive. Last of these berries now being claimed. No military units being employed by either side, so we may see... Yep, got fast castles here as well. Compound Defender allows you to build out stone structures with your infantry and deploy out stone structures for cheaper. We do got a scholar on the field. Both sides should be trying to seize up relics as quickly as they can. No Regni's Cathedral, so no additional gold income from relics. We are going to see the Bleeding Landschnecks, the Zornhau. We do not have the Gilded Man-at-Arms push right forward. Does have 4 range armor, so the townsend arrows will do minimal damage to him. Reverse ritual, he actually may get himself, this guy. He does escape out of there. And we've got the Landschneck push before. It does have the bleeding effect activated, so you can see these guys are bleeding to death. Somehow, Landschneck killed off 6 villagers. I've been seeing this recently where people have been using the bleed effect very effectively against villagers, which is something I've always been overlooking when it comes to the Menwork Palace's upgrade. Because to me, I don't think about trying to slice apart villagers with a Landschneck. It moves the same speed as a spearman. Not gonna lie about that. He is actually only have a couple sheep remaining, and it's quite a bit of villagers collecting up sheep. He needs to probably eye for a second town center up here, or at least some sort of way to protect this region. He is going for Village Fortress, so maybe try and clean some stone here, put a keep here to help him to get collect the deer, and then collect some more stone to get out more keeps. I hear some crossbows in the field. These gilded man-at-arms have quite a bit of health, so we'll take quite a bit of abuse. Something knows as well about the golden curse here. It seems like they may have like some sort of like won't die for X amount of time mechanic, because it seems like I see them a large number of times with less or at 1 health. Second site now being captured on up, man-arms being pursued.
ناوکیان اسلحه را حاضر فرمایید. نشانید مرپاداش بنده را به دست دارم. بشنیدم.
Wolf getting some bites on in, 1 damage at a time. Okay, those are crossbows sitting on top of the deer. Second site being captured up by yellow. And gets distracted the fact that there's a wounded scout there, so he went off and stopped capturing it on up. Second site here has been captured. He's not realized it just yet. But this guy will keep the progress here, the crossbowman. Yoda horseman up on field. It can take quite a bit of abuse from the crossbows. It's the extra health. Does take out 1 crossbow there. It does take out another crossbow there. Was it cost effective? Probably equal in cost. Exotic Doggo does go down. The yellow has claimed up 4 relics. Pink's only claimed up 1. Oh! And there's that bleed effect on the Landschnecks. Yeah, Landschnecks are good versus villagers. Jeez. You may want to send a scholar over there to just get that one healed up. He also did not react in time to get inside the outpost. Man-arms. Again, he... Okay, he had 2 health remaining there. This outpost is upgraded for arrow slit. The wolf's still fighting away. And the scholar does capture the sacred site and needs to run away from the dog or gives him head paths. Veteran gilded horsemen now pulled on the field. They do cost 240. So when 1 cut off 2 crossbows, that was an equal trade. Gilded horsemen now pushing the way forward. We do have a tower elephant being pulled on the field. I think war elephants may be better, but I think that's an age 4 unit only. They can get war elephant. Tower elephants are armed with 2 archers. They just have good damage, nothing too significant about them. While the war elephants do have the spearmen on the back, which does do bonus damage, which is cavalry. Does get some damage down to the gilded horsemen. You can go heavy units. This is clearly a light unit. ranged cavalry elephant. I don't think it's classified as heavy. It does have a good amount of range armor, however. You have him Gilded Man at Arms here. The Gauzy Raiders can't do bonus damage to him, as well as the crossbow. And the Scholars getting some good healing action. And, oh, the Scout got the kill there. Horsemen and Scout moving around. Men-at-arms trying to pursue these forces. They will find some villagers, but not unengaged villagers. There's some villagers there on some gold, as well as some idle ones here. Get a horseman hitting some of these villagers. Crossbows engaging. And now the villager does go down. Horseman taking a bit of fire there. And again, another land strike hitting these units, and they do something already start bleeding out. Go to land strike will get some good damage there onto these Gauzy Raiders, and thanks to the AoE slicing, he will actually win that fight. Veteran horse or Gauzy Raider now the plot field got a keeping plot on out. Yes, and he does have village fortress, which so he can deploy out villagers there and have drop off resources. Land strike engaging, these villagers will likely bleed out to death. All 6 side captured by yellow. Getting some hits there. Some of these ones will bleed out. It is AoE bleed as well. That one will be saved by the Scholar. Elephant and forces push my way forward. Emergency repairs on the outpost. Scholar now getting hacked down. He needs to get the outpost garrison to gauge the land schneck. Gauzy Raider does go down. Horseman push way forward. They should do bonus damage, which is the Tower Elephant. They'll go straight for the crossbows. The bonus damage is range is plus 18. And now the elephant has been fully encircled and does get killed off. These are starting to go down. Gauzy Raider does survive there. These forces are starting to fall on back. Gauzy Raiders over here starting to engage. And the villagers looks like will shank the Gauzy Raiders. And now the Scout. Oh, sorry, I just saw your Rumble comment. It looks like you now have Age of Empires 4 doing the campaigns. Any tips? Mangonels, the catapult, good for infantry. The AI gets ripped apart by it. If you have trouble in missions, getting out a handful of mangonels will just annihilate most of the AI composition. Additionally, the stats between campaign and multiplayer are completely different, so try not to compare the two units together. So the basic premise for spearmen is supposed to counter cavalry and all that sort. But mangonels. Swabia not going on up, which is a ×3 town center with a 1/3 of the cost. We'll be able to deploy villagers very quickly, and very good for the Order of the Dragon as well, which their village is much more expensive. I feel like Yellow's village has been running around with their heads cut off. He does not have enough food to age up at the moment. Scholar trying to run away. The Scholar seems like moving a bit faster than normal. At the age up there, our elephant pushes away forward. We do have the prelates trying to heal up these units.
Dein Wunsch ist mein Befehl.
Reite nach Befehl.
Keep does get some good damage there. Stable now receiving some fire, both from torches and the elephant's head. Some wooden walls here and there. Gilded horseman falling back. Got a number of forces here. Still going for Gilded horseman. Probably still overall the best unit he can play on the field. He's fighting against crossbows, war elephant, and God's Raiders. Horsemen in general will be useful against all those compositions. Sure, God's Raiders are slightly better, but against crossbows and the elephant, horsemen are just still the way to go. Always excited to see him captured up by yellow once again. And now got the crossbows getting hit by the Gilded Man-at-Arms a bit foolishly. That yellow's let them that happen. Scholar is starting to go down. Landscheck's starting to get some hits there. Scholar goes down. Multiple Scholars are here. Gosrad is being picked off as well. Elephant now bashing his head against some of these units. Scholars will go down there. Gilded Horseman now trying to pursue these crossbows. God's Raiders push forward. Does not get that fully surrounded there. All the crossbows have gone down, and now the Tower Elephant's falling back. Apparently the Landschnecks are not getting bleed effects onto it. Elephant down. And the God's Raiders do go down as well. God's Raiders and Scholar does go down. Keep now going on up. But he has oh, he doesn't have village forces. Fortress. No, he does have village fortress. Why did he play a mining camp when he had a village fortress? Am I stupid? No, he doesn't have village fortress. Okay, I must be stupid. Wait, keep. There. I'm looking at the wrong player. I am stupid. Ugh. I don't know why, I'm just out of it today. We do now have the Slate in Stone construction, which is going to give him +5 fire armor, which is okay. Not really useful unless we fight against Mongols, honestly. It will slow down some engagements, but not necessarily ahead of elephants or crossbow bolts. Not aged up at the moment. He's getting some food up. He may be eyeing to age up relatively soon. We got more mills going on up, as well as farms around the keep. Yeah, I'm definitely not 100% in it today. Over here, we got a crossbow push way forward. The outpost will be built, and he will not hop inside. There's a bunch of angry men with axes trying to hack him apart. Crossbow does go down there. And that village or crossbow does go down there. Gate going on up. Some more walls over here, not fully built. These walls have been fully built. And more farms going up as well. Nice thing about Minwork Palace, it does also make your other upgrades cheaper as well. Very handy indeed. He does have the age advantage, not really capitalizing at the moment. I think it's relying on the Bulgar Palace a bit too much in order to produce Saltsum units. As of right now, he does just need to get out other barracks. Mill going on down. Got 2 mining pits here, as well as a market.
kann das sofort tun. Auf geht's, Rein ausstrecken.
Villagers being pursued. Scholars do take some hits. Villager does go down there. Good bombard there. It is upgrade as relic on the inside. Gains increased range and damage. Doing 94 damage per shot. These crossbowmen have 80 health, so they will get one shot by it. Now I've got the Hazar Academy. If I remember correctly as well, the Hazar Academy allows them to get food based on each research. Yep, give them plus 12 food per minute based on the number of technology research. And of course give them 3 scholars. More stone walls now being deployed on the field, which also keep this both of the markets in sphere of influence. It may be a good idea for him to start eyeing for some trade. It never hurts to go for a handful of them just in case. Masadra or Madrasa, however you pronounce it, it's now going on up. Sacred sites here still captured, as well as this one. This one's currently neutral. Good to get a prelate up there to capture it up. Oh, sorry, I just saw your rumble message. Lack of sleep. Ah, yeah. You're welcome. I don't know why. It just on those days I just don't feel like. I don't know. It's just one of those just days. I'm just going to just call it that. Scholar does take a couple pokes there from the spearman. Spearman and man-at-arms. Of course, we'll take a bit of time to research all the elite upgrades. The Order of the Dragon Player did have a window to be aggressive, but that window is rapidly shrinking. When I say rapidly, I mean, at least for archers, 3 seconds. For lancers, 45 seconds. I suppose that is rapid. Walls going on up, so we got stone walls being pulled on out of the field, right next to the stone walls. Yellow may want to get a gate here and go on the other side now. Yep, we'll have trouble getting over there, and with just no entrance over here. Yellow may not be paying enough attention. 5 spearmen, 12 man-at-arms, 9 landsknechts there. How does that will give the power elephants, crossbows loaded in the back. He's now going for armored beasts, getting increased health and armor for elephants as well. More of the stone walls going on up, but will not be fully complete. You will need to pull out some more stone walls next to stone walls. There we go. I'm so surprised they got that close. Is this traversable up there? I'm half thinking it is potentially traversable right there. Because I don't think it should actually allow to do that to naturally happen. Of course, it didn't exactly naturally happen. More walls going on up, both sides being a little bit idle. 16 man-at-arms, 9 landsknechts, 2 cannon, 9 spearmen, 5 prelates, versus an army of 21 crossbows, 7 Ghazi raiders, and 4 scholars. I think should be able to please this force. The spearmen alone to get rid of those Ghazi raiders, and they're already all dead. Crossbows need to fall back on the side of the wall. Bombard's engaging. They are inspired to have plus 50% more damage. So the blows building is very high. Do 525 damage per shot versus the keep. It gets broken on through. Does have a number of lancers now pulled on the field, but there's still a number of spearmen as well as landsknechts here. Some of these lances will perhaps bleed out. Guess not. Man-at-arms, another lance knocks push way forward, trying to get these forces. Bombard here, getting hit by a couple of man-at-arms. Bombard will go down there. Big loss for yellow. Man-at-arms is slowly being picked on off. Crossbows gain some good damage on it. He does have access to Cinder arrows, gain some good damage benefits. But right now, the Spearmen and Man-at-Arms are still just cleaving through everything. Yellow lost a significant amount of army. Yellow's just trying to hold on more Lancers. You can see here, Pink has killed 25,000 X value versus opponent will kill 10,000. So I'm feeling that's actually incorrect, because it seems like a large number of issues where it doesn't get the proper costs for Order of the Dragons. Got some hand cannoneers blowing the field, very nice. They're not going to be too spectacularly noticeable as gauges, other than just being good unit. I even want to know what a gilded hand cannoneer even looks like. But yeah, I think it's like a really high rate of fire. We have some archers here. Elite archers will be useful versus the Landschnecks as well as the spearmen. It's a good spear brace there. Gilded spearmen have absurd bone damage versus cavalry. They're going to do plus 56 damage versus cavalry, so they'll have base damage or a potential damage of 81 versus cavalry. It's absurd. Hand cannoneers getting good numbers here, getting some good damage. Got chemistry now being researched by the Order of the Dragon, as well as more mining techs. Hand cannoneers getting now here in good numbers, able to shoot everything quite successfully. More siege workshops going on up. At this point in time, some tower elephants wouldn't be half bad. Some crossbow tower elephants. Got 14 hand cannoneers, 8 more on the way. 20 Gazi Raiders, 31 more on the way. Some of these units starting to get hit by those units. Looks like some of these villages getting hit as well. The wood deposits I mentioned beforehand are a little bit scattered. That's the sort of thing when it comes to Pink and Order of Dragons. Since they have a smaller elite force, they can put a large amount of damage on one point very easily. Literally, well, potentially Blitzkrieg. A large amount of force in one small, tight area. And arms, Landschnecks trying to push their way forward. It's good damage there. Gazi Raiders will be generally okay in this fight, but not all that great. Hand cannoneers are what's really going to be helping them out. Get some good damage there. Pink is disintegrating through Yellow's front line. Hand cannoneers want to get hit there. Needs to make sure he keeps their distance. Bombards here. Bombards finding some fire support now. Hand cannoneers looks like the largest state of life is 22 in the field. Over here, we've got the units finally being cleaned on up. None of the Gazi Raiders are severely wounded. Hand cannoneers able to pick off some of these little Landschnecks now. Bombards, I think, just counter bombard another bombard. One Yellow's bombards to go down. Gazi Raiders push way forward. The elite Gazi Raiders have bonus damage versus siege. So they will be just like any other unit, other than just having high mobility versus bombards. Good counter barrage there. Pink just lost a bombard, and now Pink's army has been disintegrated. And it's still relying on the Bulgar Palace for all of his production, which is actually hurting him, I say right now. For the fact that he have now just started building out other barracks. We need those a long time ago. He does have a bit of food and gold to work with. Quite a bit of gold, so maybe going for more Landschnecks right now would be in order. This one's not pulling out any archers for a hard counter. Hand cannoneers will still pose a problem, however. Pilot's not being pursued by some gauzy raiders. Spearmen turning around. We got some stone walls up here as well, congesting the mountain line. Pink has claimed up the secret site as well.
Ich kann den Feind spüren. Sind unter Beschuss.
Single Landschneck over here.
Wir werden angeschossen. Ich marschiere ins Schicksal.
Bombards could potentially get some damage over here, but they can get easily overran with more archery being put on field. Has some other forces here, including some hand cannoneers. Villager count is in favor of yellow, but remember the pink ones are better. I thought I just heard an elephant. Got a keep here. We got multiple war elephants not being put on field. Yellow Scots are ready trying to engage these forces with some hand cannoneer support. War elephants can bash their heads against that keep and take it out. Landschneck getting some great kills on these villagers, wiping out the entire group. One of those there, two of them. Oh no. Oh. Pink just lost all those units to... Now he has 3 Landschnecks, 4 Gilded Man-at-Arms, a Gilded Horseman, as well as a handful of Gilded Spearmen. He just lost a lot there. Though this Landschneck is still hacking apart all these villagers. Has a turn, or the tides have changed sides. Keep is now being bashed down. That Landschneck is still causing massive issues, but does get picked off by the keep. Pink does have a better economy at the moment, thanks to the fact that his villagers are simply 25% collection better on individual level. Relics have been dropped on the ground there, and you got these horsemen now being picked on up. He's now pushing forward with a number of Gilded Spearmen among other items. Bombard firing away. By this Bombard moving around, elephants have cleaned through these areas. They do have a good number. Another Wololo there. It was unsuccessful this time. Pink's having trouble remaxing out. Yellow has the maxed out army still. It still has some of the gilded units. Gilded Landschnecks push on forward. They do apply the bleed effect to the opponent. Got those forces clean through those Gaussian Raiders. Some of them may bleed out. Push his way forward. Ink's army's being cleaned up. He needs to take time to reinforce and regroup. Part of Yellow's base have been cleaned through. He does have a bit of wood to work with. Elephant's now pushing way forward. Going to batter down the keep. Will go down very, very quickly. We got good enough hand cannoneers here to provide fire support, but these spearmen are getting some damage onto them. But the overkill on some of these units. Landschnecks, if they get some good hits, they will cause some good bleeding damage onto those hand cannoneers. Did bleed through a good number of them. Did go through a good number of them there. Yellow's now established to keep on top of the opposing Rubble's keep. Elephant's still pushing way forward. Village trying to claim up this wood. Got some wood deposits all across over here. He may want to try seizing. Barracks now seeing some fire. He is out of food. He needs to get out some more farms, which he needs more wood for. Now going for court architects. He can use some mercenary repairs in some of these buildings, or one of these buildings, to get healed on up. bombards push way forward. He has a good couple mangonels here as well. He does have not any spearmen to gauge these war elephants. The war elephants, as mentioned beforehand, the spear will do bonus damage versus cavalry. Mangonels could get some volleys on the God's Raiders. Won't be exactly effective, but at least be okay. Mangonels forcing off push way forward. Mangonels will find an okay volley there. Got some land checks to mix all this, getting some great AoE damage. Mangonels are fine, bombards are fine. He's not focusing down. He also trying to push forward with another mining camp there to collect up this gold deposit. That side's gone for traders at the moment. Mangonels find some damage there onto the war elephant. Now start falling back. The war elephants are classified as heavy, so going for crossbows will do bonus damage versus them. Good number of hand cannoneers. Elephants are starting to get overran by these various forces. So surprised they don't have to take any bleed damage from the Landschnecks. They may not be affected by the bleed damage. Mangonels find some hit there on the hand cannoneers. Hand cannoneers do take bonus damage from Mangonels. Get some good hits there. Does get some hits and some misses. Mangonels rolling miss there on the hand cannoneers. Elephants living a little down. Bombards falling back. Hand cannoneers took some pretty sizable hits there. One mangonel does go down. Other people have hand cannoneers starting to get hit. So we're starting to fall back now. Lancer's able to overrun the Mangonels. Not a lot of defense here. He does have a outpost here with a bombard and a relic. Another outpost being deployed out right there. These villagers need to retreat back into some garrisons. And can use some good damage there. Volgraf Hall's getting mercy repaired. He's running out of infrastructure to rapidly rebuild stuff. He's trying to build some more stuff over here. Got Spearman over here. Cannon placement's getting some good damage. He has lost a number of villagers. He does have the Paulus Swabia for more production. Volgraf Paulus will go down. Fortified outpost first, then going perhaps get a cannon placement there. Got some various siege weapons here. Going for some battery rams along the flanks. Farms are not being torched down. Volgraf Paulus has gone down. More reinforcing the Lancers. He has an army of 24 at the moment. His opponent only has an army of 82. He no longer has the good stuff he claimed earlier. These horsemen are pushing way forward. He has a good number of farms back here. But he does get some more production there. Has a good number of spearmen to push forward with. And yells on for a proxy keep around his primary town center. Two landmarks have destroyed the Menorch Palace and Volgraf Palace. Those last two remaining landmarks are right here and right there. So he does not have a whole lot of distance right here to stabilize. Let's push way forward. Got some spearmen here to counter them. Spearman getting some good damage there on the cavalry. Bombards placements firing away. Horseman trying to overrun the bombards there. If he takes out those cannons, he'll be much better off. The horsemen do plus 15 versus siege. Push his way forward. He does have plus 15 fire armor, so these spearmen will do. They'll still do reasonable damage and torch against the keep, but not as great. He still needs to pass scale some better until cleave it down. While the house is going down, so reduces now his maximum population, trying to get these bombards. We do have 3 batteries not pulled on field. I'm not sure where they're at the moment. They actually may be all over here because the other 3 battle rams. He can start doing some serious damage to his opponent's infrastructure. This outpost, and he could use some emergency repairs. And now use emergency repairs. Let's use it on it. It has a relic inside, and it's also a bombard emplacement. It's a great damage on these forces. So they're being cleaned on up. Second site tend to be captured, but was unsuccessful. Batterings looks like have been cleaned on up. Get some damage there. He's still lacking a bit of infrastructure to rebuild his army. Does have a decent amount of spearmen. There's some Gazi Riders now push way forward. Not sure where all the spearmen end. There's a good number of them right there. I say it's 22 somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. They'll just push way forward. Horsemen trying to engage these various forces, and now Yellow's trying to fight for a keep here. Spearmen push way forward. These villagers will get rapidly required. I don't think it's going to get the keep up. Spearmen now hitting the various horsemen now. Over here we do have the spearmen just running around. And Yellow will be cleaned up here. So the hand cannons can still get some good damage. Hand cannoneers not being microed to set a step away. Keep still seeing some fire from the bombard emplacement. Some villagers are going down. Both sides have lost a good amount of villagers. Looks like Pink will hold in this region. Still needs a batter ram or 2. They also have an eye for a handful of traders. Finding 86 gold per trip. Outpost of 15 fire armor can withstand quite a bit of abuse. Outpost will go down. He does have some traders in this region, so he may be able to pick off some of these traders. Both sides have not a whole lot of civilians out on the field at the moment. A couple spearmen here, they can get some good damage, but it looks like they're just getting peeled off while moving. StarCraft 2 tends to go pretty quickly. If you don't scout out your opponent properly and you don't see what your opponent's going for, he can get you off guard. It's easier to harass both have ways to harass workers. And elephants are good, but they're expensive. Like, they are really expensive, but very population efficient. They're meant just for like a late game army composition. Looks like the Scholar will go down, but the Guild Knight will likely go down as well. More of the traders going down here as well. Over here, various units getting gunned down. It's good enough horsemen there, but one of the Dragonfly is still just having trouble with food. This one has plenty of food thanks to that one observatory, but it's lacking a bit of gold. That's why he got all the traders. I think most of the gold on the map has been seized. There's some gold deposits here and there, but nothing too significant. Actually, there's still a gold deposit right here. So Yellow does have some gold to work with. Pink right now just not trying to utilize gold. Cosmetics is finding these units there. We're picking them off. Horsemen push their way forward. These gilded horsemen are going to get overwhelmed. And now there is another war elephant on the field. Now the market may go down, and that was put a delay on the trading. Green or yellow right now has a massive reserve of food. More traders go on down. Up here we do have this keeping slowly being dealt with. He really needs to just pull out a batting ram to deal with it. This is not going on too well. Guys are just pushing way forward, and they should be able to clean this stuff up thanks to the archers and hand cannoneers in the back line. More of the gilded horsemen finding some various engagements. Elephant is trying to hunt them down. And all that stuff will be cleaned on up here. Guys raiders raiding around. Elephant engaging the skilled horseman. He should be able to win out no problem. Keeps on getting some damage over here. Got a good number of these gilded units push way forward, but there's just way too many hand cannoneers from the gauge. He's right now having trouble remaxing. This one is doing better, but it's not fully maxed out as well. Going for more hand cannoneers at the moment. Volgraf Hall is still being repaired on up, and has repaired the Menwork Palace. Spearmen do get a good hit there, and does take up the Lancer. Horseman does get bashed down there. And there's too many marks there from just simply torch them all down. Horseman push way forward. Gazi Raiders just moving around. Got a good number of man-at-arms with spearmen in tow. Though it'll take a bit of time for them to catch on up. Got more lines to push way forward. Does have some various forces here as well. Bar replacement still firing away. And Canadians do get some shots there. House does go down. Good horseman will connect. This other force needs to start moving down here as well. Horsemen will not be able to win this fight by themselves. And his force will be cleaned on up. More reinforcements are streaming on in, just getting swatted away one at a time. This force down here, I think will win this fight. All of the Gazi horses riders have gone down. A decent force still here. Order the Dragon player still needs more food and needs more gold, and there's no more gold on left of the map from the seas. And he may want to eye for this trading post. He does have an opening here. Bit of stone to work with on the map, but not really on his side of the map. He's starting to push his way forward with more of these trash units. He will overrun the hand cannoneers, find a good angle onto them. Slowly, this on end there. Lance section will be able to get some great damage there. A couple spearmen will get some hits there on the elephant as well. Elephant does go down. This force is going to get completely encircled, but the hand cannoneers are fighting successfully. More reinforcements are pushed way forward. Does find some traders there. Getting through most of these forces, and looks like Pink will win that fight. That force will get cleaned on up. We got a spring ball placement inside this keep, no cannon placement. More of these traders are going down. Well, elephants are like dolphins. I think they're actually inherently sadistic. These forces are going down there. And the blacksmith will be set ablaze. Man arms push way forward, taking out some villagers. We got small force here. These forces now taking out some of these lancers. Villagers are being pursued as well. Lancers now being more and more deployed on field, and since this opponent is out of gold, or has minimal gold, we'll be fighting against more and more spearmen, so Lancers would not be all that great. Archers, however, will be better. Gilded Horsemen trying to hit some of these villages over here. Over here, more forces trying to torch down these trading posts. Trying to torch down this keep again. He needs to get out batteries for this thing. He doesn't have siege engineers at the moment. This force will be cleaned on up. Couple spearmen here, getting some hits on these villagers. Second side has at least been decaptured. And it looks like these villagers are... Oh, he's desperate for wood. He is literally trying to clean up with these 3 trees each, which is investing, what, 50 wood? Or 150 times 3. Yep, there's a point where now he is out of trees. There's a couple trees here and there. But right now he is very, very low on trees. The keep has been set ablaze. He needs to take whatever wood he can collect and whatever gold and eye for some traders. Because he does not have a lot of wood remaining. More walls going on down. Villagers here. It's a couple trees. He's trying to torch down some of these farms. That may have been an accident. Oh, he does have the AoE torches on the spearmen, so he's trying to torch down multiple farms. It's like a game of, not Tetris, but he splashed on the farm, so a good number of farms have been set ablaze. So we've got a guy trying to cook the food while it's on fire. This forest will be cleaned on up. All the marks have gone down. They all need to be rebuilt. He's trying to push way forward. Pink can get enough stone, he can establish a keep there to deny the trade. Now he's trying to steal those trees over here. Yellow's now trying to build a keep here, just keep this wood secure. That's how desperate both sides are for wood. There's 96 stone there, not a lot. The Deadly Sultanate player does have quite a bit of stone stored up, so he can build out a good number of keeps. He also has 4 relics of Tithe Barn. He has a sizable force here, including some hand cannoneers. spear and push way forward, but they will get annihilated. They got these horsemen trying to torch down the town center. It has no inherent fire armor. Trying to get they'll run around. There's actually quite a bit of villagers here collecting this wood. Guys, ready some bit more urbanized environment right now. Has sees up quite a bit of wood there. Needs some more food. Got a relic pushing me forward. He may be eyeing for a conversion ritual. Moving it right around here could be a possibility. Conversion ritual. They all died. Was too late on the conversion ritual, and now it's going to fall back. He has claimed the central sacred site there, giving him some more gold income. Khazar is pushing way forward. They're here in good numbers. Perhaps some main arms mixed on in. Yeah, both players are struggling with wood and gold. It is getting desperate. Neither side's been made has a trade up in the moment. And Kenny's getting overran. Yellow does have quite a bit of food. He can sell off maybe 5,000 of it for some gold. That'll go him, give him a good amount of food there. Get the horsemen trying to find another opportunity. Perhaps trying to hit the traders once again. Always the markets for them. Currently right now he does have maybe one trader on the field. Got a number of archers here, as well as hand cannoneers. Got another relic dropped on the ground right there. Not sure what he was doing right there. He set that one down. And does get that one put back in. Pink doesn't have a whole large army. Yellow has a smaller army on the field. Archers find another opportunity to engage with some hand cannoneers mixed on in. More forces streaming on in. Some deer still here, but it's not the critical resource. Wood is. And gold. Scholars picked up that relic. I'm trying to find conversion ritual. That was really big whiff. Villager will go down. Both players are down to 70 villagers. It's not food the issue, it's the other resources, or the dragons has basically no resources remaining. Last marks being torched down once again. Oh, howdy, I just saw the YouTube comment. Sorry, I missed that. I am just really out of it today. Horseman push away forward, does find a village there. Actually, there's actually quite a bit of wood right here. There's a whole forest. Yep. There's some good tree deposits over here for either player to claim. No more gold left on the map. A couple archer ranges here, trying to go for some more hand cannoneers. Ink's getting a nice sizable force here. Not a lot of wood. Does have a decent amount of gold right now stored up, but not so much. Multiple keeps here. His keeps are pretty cheap at the moment, so he has a good amount of defenses. Got his forces trying to push his way forward, trying to torch down this town center. Not really critical at the moment. He has picked up some relics. Trying to go for some conversion rituals. He's going deep. Triple conversion ritual, but I don't think he will get any of them. He will get a lot of free damage. He could drop the relics down the ground, and other scholars can pick them up. More hand cannoneer shots there. We do have the town has the blaze, but it's not a critical structure at this moment in time. Those last other three remaining landmarks are right here. So if Pink can push forward with a good number of battery ramps, you guys can destroy them all off. Right now, we got 100 versus 93 military units for population dwarf. These guys raiders will be quickly killed off there. There's a good number of spearmen in the mix. He actually has a good number of man-at-arms as well. Battering now trying to push forward on the flanks. He's going to take the opportunity to pick up these trees. Boomba kept them nice and safe for him. One camp's under fire. We do now have another fortified outpost on Fallen Field. And arms making their way forward, going through the stuff. Horsemen trying to hit the ranged forces, very good. Man arms here in good numbers. He doesn't have any good hard to counter them. Guys raiders close damage just 4, which is not great, honestly. More of a soft counter and a hard counter. He does still have a good amount of range force there, including a good number of hand cannoneers. You may want to make sure his archers on the front line taking the shots for his hand cannoneers. He's starting to approach his way forward, going through all the Ghazi raiders. Couple traders to pull on the field, and the horseman's going to try to stop that once again. King's army is now overrunning the hand cannoneers. Still eating its way through. I suppose the Golden Crusader, I've been not really a big fan of it, but 20% health when your max health is 400 is around 80 health, which is actually many units base health. So I suppose not that too half bad. Ink does hold the line there. We've got these trade posts getting hit as well. Did give him quite a bit of gold to work with for the time frame. If they would keep those traders alive, he'd be fine. Another round of force push forward. This time a good number of man-at-arms. He's out of resources. He does have 1,000 wood, so you could perhaps try to push forward for keep up here for the sacred site. Or maybe try to push a keep over here to camp the trade post. Yellow's trying to pull out outpost or a keep there, unsuccessful. Another market has moved on the field, more of the villagers getting hit. Of course, for these keeps here, he can get a good number of villager queues for them. Yellow does also have a good amount of stone here. I'm so surprised we haven't seen a keep in this region just to make sure the marks don't go down for the 10th time. And now we've got these man-at-arms, find those traders, taking them out. That is a good pick there. Because they don't have a lot of wood there. 1, 2, 3. Too early? Too early? Okay, he does not get any of them converted. He does get all the relics inside. He's going to try to torch down the Dome of Faith now. Ink has a good reserve of wood now. Yellow, he needs to go to one of those markets and sell off 5,000 food. Dome of the Faith has gone down. That would be 2 of the landmarks now down. Oh, this landmark's actually not down. The town actually was saved. Too many starting trying to repair the Dome of the Faith. Got a number of prelates here. Oh yeah. Oh, and the prelate picked up a relic, and now he's going for a conversion ritual. Yellow's not paying attention. And since he couldn't have sort of at max up population, no, a lot of those news were sacrificed, but he got a good kill there. That monk, that prelate's a mass murderer. Another conversion ritual there by Yellow, unsuccessful. Both sides got off a juicy conversion ritual. Man-at-arms now hitting the various villages here. Yellow's gonna get overrun. Another conversion ritual there. I don't know if he did not get anything that time. Villagers are starting to get overrun. I think Yellow is going to be knocked out of the game. Yep, I think yellow has more or less given up. Yep, and I think yellow could have won the game if he was sold off food at the market. But either way, this is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.